Hello, this is John again. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I am broadcasting from Melbourne, and the time is now 7 p.m. I have allocated this time because this is a Sunday, and many of us may be outside. Many of us may be having other activities, family outings, shoppings, and traveling, and some of us may even be attending church. But nevertheless, we know that many of us are looking forward to the daily broadcasts. And those of us who are tasked with doing the broadcast, we do have an obligation to continue to provide latest updated information from the blog. And today I want to just revisit the blog which says which encourage broadcasters who are receiving the leads from admin how to follow up and how to work with and walk alongside, hold the hands of the members and guide them as they continue to move forward in the new TBC program. We are actually already 1 month into the migration exercise. There are 90 days whereby all members by the end of 90 days must migrate. If you do not migrate, uh, the exercise is to shift the whole database of members from the old website, which is less efficient, to a new website, which has been purpose driven, and it has been purpose designed to accommodate for 1 billion members. Everything has been changed and everything has been improved, and it is therefore uh, our responsibilities as broadcasters to become the voices of TBC. Admin, having discussed this with the leaders, and they have come up with the vision that we continue to encourage to build more and more broadcasters. And the target is that we must have 1 million broadcasters soon. And with each broadcaster being active on a daily basis, can we imagine that we'll be having millions of broadcasts every day to propagate, to expand, and to share the vision and the mission of the billiard coin. Now, coming to the blog that admin has put up, uh, this is specifically addressed to the 24/7 broadcasters who are now receiving the leads for the efforts that they have put in. For every broadcaster who submit a 30-minute broadcast daily, admin is rewarding the broadcaster with a list of the members. So admin is saying, leads, the first thing you should do is to send them all an email. And admin has kindly and graciously prepared even a draft for the agreement for the email. So upon receiving this email, um, we should then open, or upon sending out the email, we should then open a spreadsheet. And this spreadsheet is a good marketing strategy so that we can organize our marketing campaign, and we can also have all the notes at our fingertips, because that will keep us abreast with the development of what we are doing. Now, first step in Facebook marketing is to become Facebook friends. And we do not start the befriending process by sending a friend request. There are certain etiquettes and there are also certain uh, steps that we are to make. Keep in mind that Facebook regulates how many friend requests you can make in a day, which is a max of 50. If we go over this number of 50, more often than not, you will find yourself being blocked or put in Facebook jail. So do be careful and do count how many friends requests you send in a day because it is not no fun to be blocked by Facebook. First of all, when you start to connect a friend, go to the wall of your lead and look it over, read their posts, find out and get a feel of who they are with their public posts and information. Every member has their own different personal uh, persona. They are different in their likes and their dislikes. And sometimes they are very private. Sometimes they are more public. So it is good to see what kind of behavior they have so that you can start to build relationship accordingly. Find the recent common interests which are outside the scope of money-making opportunities. Uh, be personal, be individual, and be caring. Then place relevant positive comments on these posts. Remember, do not comment on money-making stuff or you will get trapped into hearing their pitch as well. They may be pitching you more than you pitch them. So don't comment on TBC posts because you want to build relationship and to be as human as possible. And you do not know all about their baggage or their TBC baggage yet. Over the last 2 years, they may have some bad experiences or they may have some hiccups or hang up and they may be disappointed. So be a bit cautious and do not dive straight into uh, talking about TBC and uh, dragging them into it. You may hit a resistance, you may hit a wall. So go slow, do 2 or 3 comments on 2 to 3 posts. And of course, you need to be, again, as I said, more individual on a personal level. Don't be robotic. Don't repeat the same thing over and over. Your comment should fit the post, and you should fit their 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 likes and their dislike. Another thing is do not be too long winded. Comments need to be understood at a glance, and you can still cover a lot of ground if you just put your comment short and brief. Good comments can be full of personal compliments because everyone loves to be complimented, everyone loves to be praised, everyone loves to be noticed. So be personal, be complimentary, and speak and comment wisely and nicely. Then we must learn to be proactive in liking their posts. So be generous in hitting the like button and continue to like their posts as often as possible. Then on the third or the fourth post, you comment and you indicate your desire to connect and let them know you want them to be a FB friend or a Facebook friend. So when they verbally commit to you, that is a good time for you to send them a friend request. And you can also give them a private message, like a compliment, like a comment on what they are doing, a comment on their family, their children, their hobbies, and whatever that they have. Let them know that you appreciate them and let them know that they are special to you. You can also uh, compliment them on what they wrote in their recent posts. There are many common habits, common hobbies, common likes, common vision. So it breaks ice if we comment on their recent posts and in their introductory private messages. Now, when we begin to do this, we become very, very uh, well practiced, and we would be able to exercise this uh, very easily as we do it a couple of times. Now, some of us may be thinking, why is it that we should not make a direct approach? Email marketing is fine. The email campaign is a direct approach according to the draft that admin has given to us. But the social media is a social platform. Social media is for social interaction, and therefore it is uh, prudent for us to build relationship first before we go into any campaigning. You should treat each of the leads that you have received just like $100 bill that you have in hand. Give each a lot of care. We would not want to tear up. We would not want to destroy the $100 bill in our hands. So we would like to treat the $100 bill with care, with concern, with respect. This is the same way that we should be treating our leads. Let us treat them with respect. Let us treat them with care, consideration. People don't care what you know until they know you better, until they hear what you have to speak, and until they like to hear what you have to speak. So until you have broken that ice, until you have gone through that artificial barrier, you need to continue to be warm to them so that you can break that resistance and so that you can gain their attention and their respect. So admin is telling us this. The leads that have been given to us, the leads that are from email contact and also from the Facebook leads, we should not destroy them, but we should nurture them. We should build them. We should massage them. We should warm them up, and we should go and make the extra effort in relationship building. So market later, build relation first. So let's focus on building friends, because even though they may be warm leads and they may be TBC members already, we still are strangers. So we still need to befriend them. We still need to win their confidence. We still need to win their acceptance. Well, perhaps uh, to go through 50 leads that admin gave us, it cannot be done in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It may take 2 hours depending on how much time we have, how much effort we put in. It may take 3 hours. It may even take 4 hours or half a day. All right? Doesn't matter. Let's say if you are working on a day job, even if you are paid on an hourly basis, how many hours would you have to put in to make $100? Surely it is not 2 minutes, 3 minutes, but it will be several hours. Irrespective of what job skill you have, you will still have to have several hours to earn $100. So it is the same. Look at this principle as the same. You cannot build a relationship with just 2 or 3 minutes. You cannot build a relationship with 2 or 3 days, but you have to build a relationship over more time, more context, and you have to build trust. Now, learn to also bring them in so that you can form a team. Encourage them to come alongside with you and become a team member. And then open up opportunities for them to receive support as a team member. It is good that we introduce them to other opportunities as well uh, that is within the TBC scope, and we would then be able to encourage them to be more and more interested, to be more and more involved, to be more and more proactive in building their own portfolio, and also in expanding and building the TBC program. One of the things that we have learned from the voice of TBC from Randy Wilson is that we can actually uh, delegate this follow-up effort to another person. And Randy says this is a personal assistant who can be trained to work these uh, Facebook leads that you have, because it is relationship building, and feminine touch is very appropriate. Uh, Ladies are better in building relationship, and admin as well as Randy do advocate and recommend that we can invite and incorporate some female assistant to help us to work on these leads and to build the PR that really that the trust and that friendship with them on Facebook. Once that trust and that uh, relationship has been built, then it is easy to make a friend request. That means to say, all this while, you can continue to build relationship well before you ask for a friend request. And when they respond to you, when they feel comfortable with you, and they can trust you, and they think that you are somebody that they would be happy to befriend, then you can thank them for connecting with you in a private message. And of course, you can start to build your relationship with them. So Amin reminds us and advises us that we must always show our human side up front. We must not be robotic. We must not do things as uh, artificially, but we must show the soft side of our personality. So do not be over zealous. Do not be over anxious. Do not be over ambitious in trying to open up the TBC conversation. Go slow, engage in a dialogue about any other thing, any other topic, any other interest other than money making. And once you have an active dialogue, then you can say, can I show you something? Or can we do a quick video chat? That is a time when you invite them to be more personal, to be able to talk to you on a video chat instead of messaging one another through the Facebook contact. And hopefully, this connection will be good enough for you to make a verbal call. And once you are able to connect them and to convince them to respond to you and to be able to speak to you on video or on a call, then you can let them know that you have been assigned to help them in TBC and that you send them an email about it. And by now, as you have connected with them on Facebook, by now, the first email that admin has given to us would have already been sent to them. So briefly, as you talk with them, share enthusiasm for TBC and your experience of success in it. You can give them your testimony of how you have grown, how you have built, and how you have established your TBC account. Then you can ask them casually, when was the last time that, well, they opened their TBC wallet? You know, a lot of us ever visit our TBC wallet, but it will be a good practice if on and off we hop over to take a look at our TBC wallet. And this is what you want to show them, that they have a wallet and they have value in it. Then ask the question then ask question to uncover what happened in their TBC experience. Begin to ask them, what was their walk? What was their journey like? What have their development in like in the TBC experience? Find out why they are not actively pursuing TBC as a way to make money. Now, sometimes it has been because of their workload. It can be because of family commitment. It can be because of many other distractions. And they have forgot about pursuing TBC as a program. They have forgotten about actively building it. So once you know the circumstances uh, around their activity in TBC, then you would know how to guide them, how to help them to get back on track with TBC, and then point them towards the block and also point them towards the daily 24/7 broadcast schedule. Tell them where to look for the broadcast and encourage them to view the videos and to listen to the broadcasts. Make them feel like they are family together with us and make them feel that collectively we are reaching out to them. Collectively, we are happy to bring them into the family and also find out how many family members are in their own household. For example, if they are a household of four, then your prospects of income of $100 has just turned into a 350 prospect. How does this work out? $100 from them, and subsequently, as the other three members of their family also join TBC, then this member will become your partner in selling them the TBC Kringles for $100 each. And you would share with them 50% of the purchase. That means to say, for this person who buys the TBC Kringles, he would pay you $100. And for the partnership of the purchase of the other three, it will be 3 times $50 and a total of making a total of $250. So every member of their family can become a potential member. Even a day-old baby can be signed up. So here we are. Leads can be turned into transaction. Every lead is a potential pot of gold. Every lead can turn into transaction, and every lead can turn into partners, and every lead can turn into a building brick for you. So broadcasters who understand this opportunity, broadcasters who diligently spend time and effort to follow up and to work the leads, they should be able to have a high percentage of success. And they should be able to uh, convert all these leads into cash flow. Now remember, there are still over 3 million members who need to buy their coins. Some of them have paid their $10 admin fee, but they have not yet progressed on to acquire the prerequisite coin of $100 payment. So 3 million over members still are outstanding, and this is the unlimited opportunity. This is the unlimited opportunity that all of us as broadcasters, this is served to us by admin on a platter. It is there for us to bring in, to harvest, to receive that abundance of cash laid out for us. It is a gigantic cake, and every one of us who are going to be leaders, who are going to be broadcasters, we can enjoy a slice of this cake. How big a slice is going to be? Well, there is no limit. Uh, how much of the 3 million share do you want to have? again, there is no limit. So, like every other business, we need to invest time. We need to invest effort. We need to invest our personal energy. We need to invest our personal input. All right. So every opportunity is a business. Now, the business of TBC is now in the process of distribution. Admin has come up with a new website, and admin has come up with a replacement of the TBC coin, which was anchored and valued on euro. Now it has been changed to Kringle coin and based on the value of a grain of gold for every value of every member. In other words, when we reach a billion member, every Kringle coin is worth a billion grain of gold. So during this distribution period, this phase of distribution, it is the opportunity, it is the right time for us to build our business, our TBC business, and to be rewarded in receiving a slice of this cake at this moment. So we have just gone through what admin has taught us to do in following up and working the leads, the 50 leads that admin give to us on a daily basis. They have got a Facebook link, they have got email link. So let's do what we need to do to help ourselves. If we don't help ourselves, no one else can help you. So if you are there and you have not yet started to do broadcasts, it's about time that you rise up and do it. The first time you do it, you may be a bit scared. Second time you do it, you may be better. And after 3, 4 times, you'll be more than confident in doing it. Let me tell you, this has been the case with each and every broadcaster. We have to go through the learning process step by step, and we have to build our own confidence on a daily basis. And as far as broadcasting material is concerned, admin has just told us you don't have to do a lot of research. Just go to the blog and read out the blog, which is what we are all doing. All right. So if you have any other questions, you can just type it down there. Otherwise, we will see you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now.